Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for Grade 3. We are learning Unit 6. Its title is Teamwork. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is, or modify it for your convenience. I'm going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear students, today under the title of Formal and Lexical Skill, we are going to learn about sentence structure. Before this, in English for Grade 2, we have learned how to use word bank to make sentences while describing picture, using action words, naming words. I hope you remember all these techniques, or you may watch this video lecture again because we are going to learn further to make simple sentences by using SV, means subject and verb, and SVO, means subject, verb and object pattern. Recognize that sentences comprised subject plus predicate. These are our today's SLOs. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran Surah Al-Baqarah verse 19, Allah encompasses the disbelievers. Yes, my dear students, what this beautiful verse is telling us. Beta, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, whoever disbelieves, whoever is disbeliever, Allah will take his account. Allah will ask them. So, Alhamdulillah, we are Muslim, we are believers. So, this is a great mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, my dear children, look at the structure of this sentence. Allah encompasses the disbeliever. In this sentence, there are three parts, right? What these parts are called and how do we arrange them, this is we are going to learn today. And before starting that, you tell me what is a sentence and how many parts does a sentence have? What do you know about that? Pause the video, answer these questions to your teacher and then come back. Yes, my dear students, I hope after answering this question, you are brainstorm by knowing what is a sentence. So a sentence is a group of words giving complete sense. It's called a sentence. Means a group of words giving complete sense is a sentence, and it always begins with a capital letter. This is what we know about the punctuation. We started with a capital letter, and a group of words that gives a complete sense is called a sentence. Look at this sentence. They eat food and full stop. First letter is capital, full stop is there. Now, see, is it giving a complete sense? Yes, they eat food. I drink water, full stop. So, in a sentence structure, there are three main parts of a sentence. They are called subject, verb, and object. So, we have discussed these parts while discussing tenses. I hope you remember. So, how do we use it? For example, here is a sentence, I drink water. Now, in this sentence, subject, what is subject? Let's find its definition first. Subject always performs action. So, it is the doer of action. What is subject? The doer of action is subject. The one who performs the action, the one who does the action is subject. Now, in this sentence, who is drinking water? I. So, who is the subject of this sentence? I. If I say he drinks water, he will be subject. Ali drinks water, Ali is subject. Sana drinks water, Sana is subject. So, beta, whoever is doing the action, the doer of action is subject. The next part is verb. We know what is verb? It's the action. Whatever one is doing, it is verb. So I drink. What is the action over here? To drink is action. That's verb. And the third one is object. What is object? It is the receiver of the action. Means the one who receives the action. I drink water. So water is receiving the action, so it's object. Amina eats food. Now let's analyze this sentence again. Amina is doing the action. She is subject. What is she doing? She eats. So eat is verb and food is receiving the action. It's object. So this is called subject, verb, object. Subject, verb, object structure of sentence. Now the next thing is predicate. What is predicate? The predicate of the sentence is the part that contains the action. So usually what do? We take subject. Amina eats food. Who is subject over here? Amina. So if we take this subject separate, rest of the part of sentence is predicate. So these words are predicate of this sentence. So it becomes subject plus predicate structure. Do you understand? So we discussed two structures: subject, verb and object, subject and predicate. Other example, I drink water, as we were talking about it. Now we know I is subject, drink is verb, water is object. So what is predicate here? We take subject separate, so rest of the part is predicate. Do you understand? Okay. Amina eats food. Once again, it's subject and it's predicate. Do you understand? Okay. So here is subject and predicate. Subject and predicate. So the next, subject plus verb. So beta, one thing I want you to think about, there is no sentence without verb. We are finding it in every sentence there is verb. So sometimes subject and verb together makes a sentence. For example, she sleeps. Now she is subject and sleeps is verb. And it is giving a complete sense. So it's a sentence of subject verb pattern. He jumps. Subject plus verb. So this is how we identify different parts of sentence, and by joining these parts we can make sentence. Are you clear? Okay, let's do it through an activity. Teacher will divide the class into 4 groups and give each group few sentences, ask them to discuss within the group and label each part of sentence as subject, predicate, verb and object. So this is how you will practice different type of sentence structure. Pause the video, enjoy the activity and then come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job. Now you understand all sentence types which we just discussed. Good job. I read a book. So how did you do it? Subject and predicate. Subject is I and read a book is predicate. And even you can do it subject, verb and object, right? So let's do question number 6. What you are going to do, make 5 simple sentences using subject plus verb plus object pattern from the classroom context. Okay, so this is the task you will do in your notebooks. Pause the video, complete this task and then come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job. Now it's time for your homework. You will make sentences using objects from the word bank in the following. So beta, you will just take the words as objects to make the sentences. This is your homework, and here is a worksheet. My dear fellow teachers, this worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly provide a printed worksheet to students for practice. So what we have learned today? We learned to make simple sentences by using subject and verb and subject, verb and object pattern. And we learn to recognize that sentences comprised subject and predicate. Are we done with it? Yes, so that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, keep learning, keep practicing, and take very good care of yourself. Thank you, and Allah Hafiz.